Windows, how come everywhere you go, the culture changes and it's incredible? Well, I just get a little magic wand and wave it. Cha-ching. No, not really. This is how I do it. Let's dive in. 5 key pillars I like to talk about all the time. The first one being a family feel. It's the heart of the organisation or the club or the team. What does that mean? Well, if you think about your mum and your dad and your 2 kids at home, how does that family operate? Feedback's given, you get praise when you do good, you celebrate success, you think about that one thing alone, your family and how it operates. That gives you a really good clue as to what a really good operating rhythm looks like at your club or your team. Quality people, the engine, the people drive the club team going forward. Well, what happens if people are not doing what they said they're going to do, or they're not? What does quality look like? Well, then you need a code of conduct. You need to understand what good looks like from the people, what your expectations are, selection processes. You need things in place to run those things. But at the end of the day, you need good people, good coaches, good captains, good leaders. They make the difference because they drive the family feel, which is the heart of the club. Those 2 together start the train rolling. Number 3 now, we've got the right people and we've got the feeling right and we've got the energy we need. We need a process, we need a structure. Well, what's the plan? Where are we going? How are we going to get there? Well, teamwork only comes from having a process-driven approach because the team needs to know what steps they take to get to what they want to achieve, or the club. Number 4, we're outcomes-based. What's the target? Where are we going? How are we going to get there? Well, outcomes sometimes, if we don't achieve what we want to achieve, that's just feedback. Then we use that. We plug that back into the plan and re-establish what we want to do. Until that old model, we plan it, we do it, we check out when, and then we act. And that's what outcomes give us. They give us feedback on where we're going and how we're getting there. And the last one, communication, the bedrock. If communication is not happening club-wide, and you think about, often talk about you've got 2 departments in any club. You've got like a cricket and football department, and then you've got the admin. If those 2 integrate with each other, you've got a problem. They need to be separate and really looked at in 2 different ways. Otherwise, things get a bit muddly. The coach needs to run that coaching program and the playing program, and the admin needs to run the club on the other side. So something that I do when I go into a club that asks me to go in there and do a bit of change management is around, well, let's give ourselves a score. So you get the committee to sit down and maybe the senior coach to rate 1 to 10. Do we have these things in place right now? Give yourself a score. That can be a great KPI at the start of the season, end of the season, and see if you moved and shift the dial on some of these things. And that's how you build your strategic framework going forward for 1, 2 to 5 years of what does good look like for your club. So this is my magic. This is how I do it. These 5 I've been using for 30 years and they've served me very well. And the question I get asked all the time is, how do I do it? Well, there you go. I finally answered that question, and there's the secret, the magic recipe of Coach Windows. Let me know how you feel about this one. Have a great day. Good luck.